possibly being too patient against this team, because they do not want to grind all the way. They want to start the fire and play offensive. It's going to be a fun one.
Point for Augie Guh, goes for it early down the line.
Right on cue. Augie's the first one to pull the trigger on that two-handed backhand side. And the ball did sit up enough for him to do something with it, but he missed by several feet on that backhand speed-up attempt. And I mean, I know Augie, he's a math guy, but when he's rocking those glasses, he looks even more math to me. So I love it. Good look for him.
Point.
Wow, right.
Which is locked in.
Yeah, and I expect to see that pattern a lot. James is not really known for changing direction much when he gets into that backhand cross-court rally. And Federico, he will hold in that pattern for several shots if he needs to.
Point. So good from Matt Wright. Been a while since we've seen Sir Matt Wright here on Humana Championship Court. 46 years old, still hanging with the best of them. 4-0-2.
Tough man to attack.
Side out.
Matt really has that.
Yeah.
Those three things from the right side. Consistent soft stuff, good forehand speed up, and a quality backhand counter. They all just play in perfectly, especially with the partnership with the very active and player that can cover a lot of court in James Ignatowich.
Yeah, these two first came together back in 2023 in October. 0-4-2. Big breakup, Matt Wright and Riley Newman. Made it to the semifinal. Side out.
Fed just missed. Nice work from James getting out of the way. He's got those heavy hands on the first volley.
4-0-1.
Usually when a player has heavy hands, they struggle a little bit to let the ball go.
Point.
Yeah, but that initial speed up from Augie was fantastic, and Matt he's just there. His hand speed, maybe his foot speed has declined a little bit, but the hand speed is just, I mean, it's just elite.
I'm gonna tell him he said that.
He'll agree with me.
ATP.
Oh, I think it
through.
clipped. Oh, okay, I see.
Through the post.
I know Matt.
Touched the post.
Yeah, Matt had something to say. So it either clipped the post or went through. Either one is an option. But doesn't matter. Point for Wright and Ignatowich.
Lawyer is usually never wrong. Second serve. Nice deflection.
Yeah, nice ball from Federico Staksrud, not allowing Matt to get his arm extended like he wanted to. Caught him on the hip.
Ooh, that's nice from Augie Guh, the lefty in the middle.
Yeah, he just, yeah, exactly right. Found the middle. He tried the body of Matt Wright with a shot earlier in game one. It did not work out for him, so nice adjustment to go right between them.
I just love the way Augie carries himself, and he's so professional and almost mechanical too with his technique. He is
oh yes,
so measured with every single shot.
Yeah, I agree completely. He uses his legs very well on all of his shots, whether it's speed ups or soft stuff. Repeats his mechanics. Everything looks the same. It's a really solid skill set for Augie Guh.
Just an overall great spirit about him too.
Yeah.
6-0-1.
Yeah, I don't know him very well, but he seems very cool.
Oh. Second serve.
Fantastic rally. Lots of offensive power above the shoulders from Augie Gutt and Federico Staksrud, and they needed every bit of it.
This men's doubles draw is pretty stacked this weekend.
Just missed. Yeah, it's stacked even with some heavy hitters sitting out.
Yeah.
It's still stacked.
I mean, Ignatowich and Wright had to get through Jack Sock and Colin Schick in the round of 16. Then it was Connor Garnett and Tyler Loom. Two very difficult teams. They went to 3 with both, grinding their way to the semis. Nice return. Too deep for James Ignatowich to handle on the third.
I love that spot from Federico, too. It helps that he hit it about 200 miles an hour, but going middle in a spot where it was pretty obvious that the inside-out angle was open was a good decision.
Just joining us for our semifinal coverage of men's doubles. The headline so far is Dylan Frazier and J.W. Johnson, the 1 seed, getting knocked out in the quarters by Pablo Tellez and Hayden Patriquin.
Second serve.
Some incredible points in that match.
Yeah, some of the exchanges and the hand speed. Federico is not convinced that the serve was out, and he is going to challenge.
The out call puts us at 1-7-2.
Which, and this means almost nothing, but in real time, I did see it out.
Eagle eyes, perfect on the day so far.
I'm in, 1-7-2.
Eagle eyes, Adam, if you're new to the reference.
Yeah, I'm not sure that was going to be a great decision regardless for James Ignatowich on that specific offensive pull, but when it clips the tape and sits up, no chance. It's a huge drive. I mean, about half an inch over the net with pace and spin right up James's line.
Oh, baited it into the speed up. James Ignatowich got exactly what he wanted from Augie Gutt.
Yeah, such a powerful punch from his chest from one hand. And we can cover that line with 2, but you have to protect the body with 1.
7-3-1.
James can punch it with the best of them.
Shaded over to his right, too, like he knew exactly where it was going.
Second serve.
How about the wins for Augie Gutt and Federico Staksrud to get here, by the way? Colin Johns, Deco Bar, the 2 seed, come out in 3 games to advance to the semis.
Point.
Also beat Riley Newman and Brandon French, new partnership in the round of 16.
8-3-2. Side out.
Oh, I forgot to mention the other storyline too is that Fed and Matt Wright have played a little pickle together and had some really nice success in the few times that they have paired up.
Oh, that is so good from Matt Wright.
Yeah, it's just disgusting right there. Fully out wide position. He has Federico ready to counter with the backhand, and he just puts it right to the right side of his body. No chance for Federico.
Oh, nice hands battle and a great big serve from Augie Gutt to set the tone for that point.
Yeah, the fellas are firing, and James a little too much power on that last ball.
4-8-2. Side out.
The finesse from James Ignatowich that time, and the side out 3 points away from taking the first.
Yeah, even even a power player like James can find some spots to put a wrinkle in the shot and find some pace control. I've been talking about that a lot on the broadcasts, of not just hitting all your speed ups and counters at 100%.
Point.
Yep, from Matt Wright, as he always does.
Yeah, that was designed for Augie to hear it. Just at the right audible level.
Ooh.
Second serve.
That sends a cannon into the crowd off the bounce too.
I'm still saying I like the idea of souvenirs for the fans if they catch it. I don't know if anyone's listening that has the power to make that happen.
With you on that.
I think that would add a nice little element.
In baseball they do.
Yeah, exactly right.
I feel like players are so particular with getting that ball back.
10-4-2.
Pickleball, but I like it. Game point. Jeez, that's a big serve. My goodness, followed up by a big drive by Matt Wright. It is.
Tournaments are a fun and exciting way to grow your game. Connect with other players and stay active in the welcoming pickleball community. Whether you're a seasoned player or looking to try your first tournament, we have a place for you.
And James were playing, so this start is going to be absolutely huge for Augustus and Federico Staksrud. Got to slow those boys down. James mentioning the pace control at the end of game one, and now goes about 50% with the backhand flip right up the middle. What a shot from Ignatowich.
1-0-1.
The soft stuff from James Ignatowich right now is on point. I was thinking possibly Federico could wear him down and get some errors or pop-ups, but James is playing a clean game with power and with consistency. Nice initial hands from Federico Staksrud. The lefty Augie ready to back him up.
2-0-2.
Good stuff. Federico Staksrud in a bit of trouble after the short return, but they were able to dig out of it. Augie showing some nice emotion. Yeah, you make a poor decision, you're going to pay for it. Federico trying to come in hot and find some offense, transitioning from the back of the court, couldn't find it. Yeah, but I think right now that Augie needs to be careful with some of those speed ups. He has a great dink and great consistent play. No reason to force anything right now with the hot hands.
This combination against James and Matt, like where he uses weapons the most against.
Yeah, just work the point and move the ball around with the dinks and wait for something. Oh, too much Matt, a little let court as well. So it's not that as if he has forced a lot in this match so far, but he has taken some cracks at some speed ups from a relatively neutral position. And as I mentioned, that is dangerous against this duo.
Oh, that's nice from Fed Staksrud. Great read.
Yeah, mid-air too. I think really in terms of ball movement also with the soft stuff from Augie is be a little careful going all the way out wide to Matt Wright, because he has a lot of options on the forehand side. So playing some balls up the line to James and finding the middle at some clip can be a good option for him and Federico. And another very low drive from Augie Guh. That has been one of his best shots throughout this match.
James and Matt unwinding this guy with said footwork of Matt Wright.
Hey now.
Hey, you said
hey, I followed it up with electric hand speed, okay? Okay.
Did it. Oh, that is so silky smooth from Matt Wright.
It just goes right back to it. I think after that weird let cord that Fed just went with the block, I think that most players are just going to push that one back in Matt's shoes. He goes with offense. There's that little buggy whip forehand. Really whips through the zone nicely, does Augie Guh. Kind of a level plane on that shot when he comes through at about hip height. Nice work to get the ball back. Just one or two here would be just great for team morale for Staksrud and Guh.
As wise of a choice from James Ignatowich, Fed Staksrud all over it.
Yeah, he's been hot with those one-handed counters 2, if not 3 times now in game 2.
James went with a backhand to close that one. Thought he would maybe smack it down with the forehand.
Yeah, especially with that ball floating up. I think he had time to hit a forehand, but if he's gonna hit a backhand right at the left foot of Augie, do whatever you want to, James.
Forward to tie it for Guh and Staksrud. Just wide for Staksrud and a side out there, but a good rotation. You mentioned them getting a couple just to get some confidence.
That's right. Yeah, I said one or two. They got 2, so not a bad possession at all. Nice work from Fed and Augie as James goes with 3rd shot and 5th shot drive, looking to put maximum pressure. It was handled. Augie was kind of motioning with his offhand that he would have liked to have that speed up go up the line. That ball did hover high enough for him to be offensive, so I don't mind the decision. Better location would have helped.
From Augie Guh.
Yeah, really, all players paying the price for speed ups that aren't really clean and really crisp. Counterattacks have been on point for everybody.
Wow, there it is, another firefight to tie it.
I've been really impressed also with just some of the fire from Augie in between the points. So when a firefight happens, that like counts like as much as 5 other points in terms of like momentum and what it brings to a team emotionally. Something very special about fire.
Oh,
what a combination from Augustus Guh. I was ready to question that initial ball from him, and he just puts the backhand down the middle.
And then misses the follow-up third shot drop. It's almost a curse to come up with a highlight reel play.
Yeah, pickleball in a nutshell.
Pressure there for James Ignatowich and the side out. And here's some names at him right now. If the season were to end today in terms of the race to the final in San Clemente come December, top 16 men's doubles players will advance. There are some big names that will be left off the list, which explains the depth, I think, at the moment.
All right, the GA hands are heating up. The old friendly fire. I mean, James' tee serve from the left is ridiculous. He had a clean ace in mixed doubles yesterday.
Yeah, which
I've seen
never happens.
Yes, I've seen a variety of service winners, and just absolutely crushes. Almost no backswing of the paddle either. I mean, he just lays the paddle out there.
Yeah, where does it?
And just, I mean, he uses his body very well. He gets a lot of torque and rotation through the strike zone, but it's very impressive the power that he gets with almost no backswing. And another.
Was that little retaliation from Matt Wright? Slapped it back?
Yeah, you never know. It could be anything. He's always trying to send a message, whether it's verbally or what we just saw.
Oh my, James Ignatowich hip checks Matt Wright out of the shot.
Nice hands from the lady in the crowd too, with a shirt that says "I'm Picklish." I love that. Let's go.
Are you Picklish?
Yes, absolutely. No doubt about it.
Time in, 8-5-2.
Ooh, it's good.
Oh my gosh. Oh.
They thought it hit the body, I
Correct.
believe, of Augie Ga on the odd deflection.
That was
here.
insane.
Also, how do you miss that, James?
by 11 feet. Like, they're convinced. Augie is certain that it did not hit him. And with the awkward body position and how pretzeled up Augie Ga was, it's very difficult to know if it possibly grazed your clothing or something. Let's let this play out here.
Oh, they won't challenge.
Oh, yeah, I thought we were maybe get a little more fireworks than that, but Matt actually conceded, which is shocking.
Yeah, I wonder what settled him down. Oh, and a leg cord response.
Oh, here we go. He's not thrilled with the call now.
No. Oh, Fed's calling it out.
Oh, and now Fed wants to challenge the overrule from the head referee. What is going on these last 2
That was
points?
in. That was for sure in. I mean, at least I saw it live.
I did not even see the ball land.
The ground here.
5-8-2.
Wow, Staksrud fired up after the line call.
Absolutely. I mean, you cannot hit a counter any harder than that. What a swing from Federico Staksrud.
Right into the strike zone, too. Ooh, Oh, it's out. Gone. Staksrud at another.
Oh, man.
It's a 1-point game.
Ah, these guys have some power.
James can't believe he missed that one. I mean, all this really could have been changed at the funky court. And another miss for Ignatowich. Tie game.
What a spot from Augie Guh, right at the right rib cage of James Ignatowich. That was a beautiful offensive shot.
Not gonna miss that one though. Big side out for Ignatowich and Wright.
Yeah, it really is, and that's huge work because Federico was on that up the line speed up initially from Matt Wright. So for Fed to be on a counter like that and Wright and Ignatowich to still win that point is really nice.
Good work by Fed Staksrud.
Yeah, just kind of peppering the same spot with the inside out forehand.
8-8-2.
James Ignatowich takes the 1-point lead.
Yeah, solid patient point, but all it takes is a dink to be 2 or 3 inches too high. And these fellas can make you pay.
And an even bigger celebration from Matt Wright, who did not have any part in that finishing sequence.
But a heck of a two-handed backhand drive to set it up.
That's true, good point.
Yeah, so he's not really known for the drive on the backhand side.
Match point for Ignatowich and Wright. How about that finish for James Ignatowich and Matt Wright on a 2? And that response says it all. James Ignatowich, the lawyer, how good does it feel to be making yet another Championship Sunday appearance this season in men's doubles, sir?
Feels good. I can't complain. I think James and I had some unfinished business from earlier this year. We let a couple get away, and we were determined today. Thought we played very well, played aggressive, but also disciplined, and I couldn't be happier right now.
James, good work down there. I want to talk a little bit about the serve. I know you've talked some on Selkirk TV, giving some tips, but for the people in the house and the viewers at home, how are you able to hit such a big serve with almost no backswing?
Yeah, I think just like in other sports, a lot of it comes from the transfer of the weight. So people don't realize that. They try to take a huge swing with the arm. But if you look at the guys with the biggest serves, probably myself and Deckel's got the same thing. You know, it's a pretty small backswing, but he uses his entire body. But anyway, who cares about that? I wanted to shout out my assistant coach.
Here we go.
My real coach, Max Freeman. He actually put on a show today. Him and Ryan Fu almost beat Deckel and Colin Johns, lost 12-10. He writes my newsletter for me too, so make sure to subscribe to the newsletter. It's all free. All right. I messed up the interview.
I'm subscribed.
Do better, James.
It's a great newsletter.
Are you
really should
subscribed?
subscribe. Yeah, I got it. I get every week. Tip of the week. Thank you. Matt, back to you. What inspired this partnership to come back together? You guys started late in 2023. Now reunited here late in 2024. What's the story there?
Our games match up extremely well on paper. They're, you know, when you look at it, the way we play, the aggressive nature. He likes the left. I like the right. We're both tall. We eat up, you know, we gobble up a lot of the kitchen. It just makes sense. So we had to work through some of the kinks, I think, from earlier this year. We had some good results, but the last few didn't go as well. And I think things are just coming to fruition a little bit more in this event.